Hi, folks. Welcome back to another episode of Finding Data Friends, where we've done just that. We found a new data friend. Izzy, thanks for joining us on the podcast. Do you want to tell
Happy
us a
to.
little bit about yourself?
Thanks for having me. My name is Izzy. I use they, them pronouns. I'm the Senior Marketing Exec at Advancing Analytics.
Nice.
I've heard of
Fancy
that
job
company
title.
before. I think I know a person or two working there.
I think you probably know everyone who works here, Ben.
You have a lot of people now, though, right?
We do have a lot of people. I think we are at the 80 or 90 mark
Wow.
now.
I was going to say that. In
That's
the
cool.
early days, the answer would most probably have been yes. At this point, I'm pretty sure there's a handful of people that I at least have not met in person. We should fix that. You should invite me for your holiday celebration thingy, whatever and wherever.
Noted. We'll get you on the invite, absolutely.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah,
There you
I
go, Ben.
joined
Party.
like 3 years ago, and in the first 2 years of me joining, we like doubled in size.
Perfect for trying to learn people's names.
Yes, yes.
I mean, there's a
Nice.
reason Simon put his face on a sticker, so people at least don't forget about him. And
True.
T-shirts, and I'm pretty
Puppets?
sure there's a Simon coffee mug.
Puppets,
Yeah,
yeah.
puppets.
Those puppets were
If
interesting.
if there's swag, it's got Simon's face on it at this point.
I mean, why would you put a puppet on a puppet? But that is an entirely different question that would also...
I've got a cushion that has Si's face on one side and Terry's face on the other side, and it haunts me.
So you can rotate it depending on who you want to chat to that day?
Or depending on who I want to punch the most, yes. True.
I was going to say just that.
It's more of like a voodoo cushion.
It's not something that we like have as swag. It was like a jokey prize at our Christmas awards ceremony one year where I got I think it was like the Dibs Award, like diversity and inclusion thing, and then it was like a jokey prize. It was a randomized prize thing. It wasn't specifically the Dibs one gets a jokey prize.
Nice. That's cool. I like it. Very cool. Well, our first question that we always ask on the pod is what your favorite data thing is.
So I'm not technical. You both know this. I make it quite obvious. I don't
Neither
speak
are
on
we.
technical topics. My favorite data thing is the community. When I joined and I started going to events, they were all like events that the company was sponsoring. Went to a few of those, started to get to know people. It was actually how I got to know the guys at Advancing in the first place. And then it sort of plucked up the courage to start speaking and spoke at SQL Bits like 2 years ago, I think it was now. And from there, it's just like snowballed into something even better and completely unexpected. Like when I joined the data world and joined marketing in it, I was like, oh, that's too like detached from where I am. And then I started going to events and I was like, oh no, it's not. I am part of this now. And everyone's been so welcoming and so lovely, and yeah, easily the community.
Nice. We like that answer.
Yeah. We can 100% agree and approve of that answer, I'm going to say.
Yeah, for sure.
Speaking of, have you submitted for Data Grillen?
I've submitted one and I'm working on my second. I'm writing a new talk entirely at the moment. So I just need to get that finished and then I will be submitting that one as well.
Aha. That's
you know you can submit them before they're fully finished.
I know, but I actually haven't written the abstract yet.
Okay, you have to do that bit. You're right.
Yes.
I mean, you can put something like C title or TBD into the abstract. It does not necessarily increase chances of that session being picked. Despite some people really thinking it does, apparently.
Spoiler alert. You need content in your abstract.
Wild.
Stupid rules.
I actually need to get my stuff together to submit to Data Grillen because I have not done that yet.
Me neither.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I don't know what to talk about yet.
All right. We're going to finish this episode early to give everybody 10 minutes of time. No, of course we won't.
No.
No. I mean, there's plenty of time. Today is December 12th. I'm going to say we're closing on the 21st or so, but I would need to double check. So
I think it is.
So much time.
You can check the date in the show notes, right?
No.
Okay.
You can check the dates on datagrillen.com and on session.
What? Amazing. Yeah.
I think the ship of show notes has very much sailed on us,
Yeah.
Jess. And for the first 10 episodes, it was kind of thinking we would get there. Then there were like 90 episodes where it was sad that we wouldn't. And then from episode 100, it was just like, I'm good with not having show.
Can you not automate them from your fancy AI thing?
I could probably.
But will you?
Let's leave it at that. I could.
Okay. Great.
Speaking of could, Izzy, if you're not attending data community events, so speaking of the non-data world, and we were asking for your favorite non-data thing, what, segue in here, could it be?
Very nice segue.
Thank you.
If the bookcase behind me wasn't answer enough, books and reading and writing and literature, anything in that realm is my favorite thing. I am a writer, and if I'm not like on in the evening, I will reach for my book before any other like TV or film or whatever. I'm a massive bookworm, always have been, likely always will be.
Nice. Do you prefer reading fiction or non-fiction, or yes, both, or?
More fiction. I want to get better at reading non-fiction. I definitely gravitate more towards fiction and poetry.
Okay. Ooh, nice. What book
And when you're
recommendations
writing,
have you got for us? Oh, sorry. Go on. Good
when
question.
you're writing, what are you writing? Besides, obviously, stuff for your job and everything.
And besides, obviously, abstract.
Smart.
Great answer.
I write a fair bit of poetry. I'm a published poet in a couple of different anthologies. I
cool.
also write some short stories. I do quite a lot of like body horror and gore and that kind of thing. And I also like fantasy. So I'm saying this it's a permanent thing on the internet now. I'm working on a middle grade fantasy novel at the moment. So hopefully at some point in the future that will become real. But yeah.
Amazing.
A massive range of things.
Can you write us a Data Grillen poem? That would be
not
amazing.
right now, but sure.
Well, not right now.
Yeah.
Before June or May.
Before May would be good, because that's when the event is, Jay.
In June, you're like ready to go. Oh no. I have always struggled with deadlines and calendars.
That would be like the saddest thing ever if you do it by June and then you even show up in person in Lingen and then
That's
you
what I was
realize
just gonna
nobody
say.
is in Lingen.
I see Izzy standing on top of that balcony where you and William usually stand at the end, just like, friends? Like, oh no. Oh, that's really cool.
That would be
so
disappointing.
Yeah, that is disappointing.
Yeah, I think
I don't think we've had like
Izzy standing on that. Exactly, we should have Izzy stand on that balcony, but while the event is happening, it makes more sense.
Exactly.
Before you get the wrong idea, Izzy, it's not like a Romeo and Juliet balcony. It's just very. It's. However, we totally should have that, because if it's like a poem, I think that would add like the finishing touches to the atmosphere of that. I'm not sure they can build us an extra balcony by so many things. And this is why running events is so hard.
I will only speak if it's on a Romeo and Juliet balcony.
Okay.
I figured as much.
In the contract. What makes it a Romeo and Juliet balcony?
That it's in Verona, Italy.
Oh, tricky to build that in Lingen. Okay, we'll work on that. Put that in the ideas bucket.
Yeah. I'm really sad that we won't get to hear that poem, is what I'm saying.
I might make an exception. We'll see.
We very much appreciate that effort, because we're both very much rule sticklers, Jess and I. So we very much understand what it means for people to really go out of the way and accept not speaking on a balcony that's in Verona, but also in Lingen at the same time. So thank you for that. We do appreciate that.
That's okay.
So what book recommendations have you got for us? What have you been reading recently?
So I have just started a book called The Lamb, which is kind of folk horror, body horror kind of vibes, which is very, very good.
Okay.
If you're not into horror at all, fantasy and like murder mystery are those that I love. So Ninth House is murder mystery, urban fantasy set at Yale, around like secret societies and magic. Babel is a historic, like alternate universe kind of book. So it's set in Oxford in Victorian times, just before the Opium War, and it's got magic that's set around linguistics and words, and that I absolutely love that, as you can probably tell.
Okay.
That's really good as well. I'm trying to think what else I love. I could honestly just keep talking about books. Stuart Turner is one of my favorite authors. He does a lot of very, very good closed room murder mysteries that are all like a little weird. They're quite dystopian, and they're quite genre defying. He's one of my favorite authors.
Okay, cool. We will add them to our reading lists.
Add them to
Although
the
I'm
show
not
notes.
sure about horror. I
I
usually
was
read right
gonna say,
before I go to bed, and
are
I feel
you
like that's not
sure?
going to help.
I hate horror films, but I had to be fair, I haven't read any like Stephen King or any like that kind of horror. I prefer like the more subtle, kind of creepy, weird stuff rather than
Okay.
the jump scares.
Okay. I feel
Creepy,
like
weird stuff. You've come to the right place.
Yeah, I was going to say, creepy weird feels kind of like me. Nice. Okay. Okay. Well, all this reading is making me quite hungry, which brings us on to our final
Nice.
question on the podcast, and probably our favorite question, right, Ben?
I'll give that segue a 6 out of 10.
I'll take it. That's pretty good for me. Izzy disagrees.
Also
What are
true.
you giving me, Izzy?
I'm going to say solid 8.
Solid 8. We'll take that. Anyway, what is your favorite food?
I have a question for your question because
Oh.
I have 3 answers and I know
Oh,
that's
no.
not allowed. So I will ask
Thanks
you
for
my
reading the
favorite
rules.
cuisine, my
Okay.
favorite meal, or my favorite like single ingredient. Because I have 3 different things.
I'm curious about your single ingredient first.
My single ingredient is the only one that I actually have 2 for.
Okay, perfect.
Either olives or blue cheese are my 2 single
Okay,
ingredients.
never mind. I was hoping it was going to be butter and then we could be friends forever.
However, the thing and what you need to know about Jess is that her answer would be butter, no matter which category we would go for.
Cuisine,
Was it
I
would-
respect that. I respect that.
Okay, good.
However,
Olives and blue cheese. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Before you allow any more rule breaking here, Jess, by kind of tip tapping her, what would this answer be if we would allow it? Yada yada. No, we won't. What would be your favorite single meal? And then Jess can be
Meal.
like, just out of curiosity, what would your favorite cuisine have been?
So we get
So-
4 answers. Great.
The meal would be, do either of you know Dishoom?
Yes.
So it's an Indian restaurant in big cities. They're like very highbrow Indian food. It's very, very good. I've actually never been, but my mum has, and she loves it. And she bought the Dishoom cookbook. So one evening, me and my mum love cooking together. I love cooking as like a social activity. So we will get some drinks and put on some music, and we made this massive Dishoom feast. We made like 3 of the different curries, and we made our own poppadoms. And by that I mean we bought the really, really thin ones and then fried them and watched them puff up. And it was so much fun, and the food afterwards was amazing. Like my mum made the like sort of base of a couple of them, and they were bubbling away for like 5 hours. It was so good.
Nice. Yeah, that Dishoom food is so good. But I have never managed to go for dinner because they don't take reservations. You just have to turn up and stand in the line. But they have breakfast there, and they make naan breakfast sandwiches, and they are as
have a lot of butter.
life-changing as they sound. Amazing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Why have I never been taken to this non-breakfast sandwich place?
I'm hoping to go this Thursday, but a Thursday in the past when you're watching this. So you're welcome to join me in London. Meet me there. I'll buy you a breakfast naan.
That sounds perfect, except I can't do Thursday 4 weeks ago.
Right, okay.
I actually am in London in Thursday 4 weeks ago. Wow.
Amazing. Then meet me for breakfast. This is perfect. Yeah, we are going to... Are you going to a concert on the Wednesday?
No.
Oh,
No, I'm filming a case study on the Friday.
Okay. Well, if you want to come down early 4 weeks ago, we could go to a concert on the Wednesday and then have breakfast on the Thursday.
4 weeks ago.
I'm very much confused. Then again, I was also very much confused when Izzy was like, "Have you heard of this and this place?" And just like, "Yes, yes." And Izzy like, "Well, I've never been." I was like, "Where's this going?"
Yeah.
Don't you know I'm a
That
storyteller?
was- That was
My
a
favorite
journey. I
meal
liked
is
it.
this dish that I've never had.
They have like this cult following, I think, too, right? Like the people literally line up for hours to get a table there to have this food.
Which is why I've not been.
Me too. We tried to go one time and they were like, the wait is like 45 minutes from here. And we were like, I'm going to go to the Mexican place over there.
But 45 minutes isn't horrible.
No, it's not horrible, but I had somewhere to be in like a couple hours and I wasn't sure. Like if it was longer than 45 minutes, that was going to cause a problem. So
I see.
I don't know if you've met me, Ben, but like when I'm hungry now.
Yeah, I get that.
And I'm
very
not
much
good at
the same.
waiting. So
Then
yeah.
I mean, I'm the same, but if the prospect is a amazing
Yeah, I know.
meal,
My goal is just to go at like an odd time, like right when they open or something, and then secure a table. But we haven't.
I heard
managed to
your
do that
goal
yet.
something odd, and I'm pretty sure yes.
You're like Jess, odd, yeah.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
That adds
Yeah.
up. Then again, I've had that a couple of times at places that I had very, very high hopes for, and then my hopes were so high that I was like,
Yeah, that is a risk.
that was solid, but it was just not the holy grail I was hoping for.
I've heard lots of people have gone here though and had great food, and like I said, their breakfast has been. I've been probably 3 times to have breakfast, and it's been amazing. So
I can say that the recipes in the cookbook are very good.
yeah, right.
I was going to say that, Jess. I hear Izzy and their mom, they're actually cooking
We'll
out
be
of the
there.
cookbook, so we'll just be there.
What's the wait at your dishume?
5 hours apparently.
Oh no, it's worse.
No, five
no.
hours is perfect because 5 hours means the two of us, Jess, we go to that Mexican place on the other side of the street. We eat something there, and then 5 hours later we will be hungry again for sure.
Perfect.
There's also the fact that I'm not in London. You'd have to travel. So
I was
if we
gonna
start
say,
cooking, you got to
You're
travel
not
up.
based there, right?
I get that, but we got 5 hours, so that
If you
should
come
be.
up
make
to
it
Glasgow,
work.
it'll take about that.
Is that where you're based, Glasgow?
I'm in Glasgow, yeah.
Okay. Nice.
We're gonna take the jet. Jess, do you have a jet?
No.
Is there a Data Masterminds jet, maybe?
Also no.
Why does this always happen to me? Why do bad things happen to
There
bad people?
There are trains. I don't know if they go to Glasgow, but from London to Edinburgh, you can get there in like 3 hours, 4 hours, and then it can't be that much further, right?
The trains from London to Glasgow, I think, are like 4 and a bit hours, maybe.
That's what I would have guessed. No, it's
Since
not
you're simmering
perfect,
things for 5 hours, yeah.
Yeah, but because
We have the Mexican food?
we're going to that Mexican place first. So
Yeah, that would take an hour. Then we got 4 hours on the train.
Alternatively, my mum's based in Yorkshire, which is where we cooked.
Aha.
So I
Halfway.
You do the 2 hour train up to York. What's that?
Amazing.
Problem
amazing.
solved.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, sounds like a plan. So Jess, I will see you at that Mexican place. Izzy, I will meet you and your mom like 3 hours later. Looking forward to it.
What a feast.
Yeah, the thing is, my camera is stationary, so we kind of have to wrap up this episode for me to be able to leave. As sorry as I am about that. Anyways, Izzy, thank you so much for joining us this week.
Thank you for having me.
Our pleasure. Thank you, Jess. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and we see you all next week with our Christmas episode.
Ooh, bring your bulbils.
I have no idea what any of these words mean, but anyway,
Bye friends.